Hello everyone, it's Father Dale Van Wormer speaking to you from St. Mary's Church here in Amityville, Long Island. I want to invite you to a special Eucharist on Saturday, February 7th, when the Society of King Charles the Martyr will celebrate its annual Mass, hosted by our friends at St. John's Episcopal Church in Tampa. And I'm honored and pleased to be returning as the guest celebrant for the occasion. Charles I was the reigning British monarch in the early 1600s, during the period of the English Civil War. Unusual among monarchs of his day, Charles was a deeply devout Christian and a loving husband and father. Most importantly, he was a committed patron and defender of the Church of England during a time of intense political and religious turmoil, when a rising Puritan majority in Parliament sought to dismantle the established Church. Their opposition to Charles and to the Church was as political as it was theological. Parliament opposed the threefold order of bishops, priests, and deacons, and moved to ban the Book of Common Prayer, which itself had been a careful compromise meant to hold the Church together. But now, with political power in hand, Parliament intended to go further, to undo the ancient Christian faith in England. As tensions boiled over, Charles was left with no choice but to dissolve Parliament and to rule by royal prerogative. What followed was civil war. Roundheads against Cavaliers, countrymen against countrymen, the king himself leading on the field of battle. When Charles was finally captured, he was given a choice: submit to Parliament's demands or face death. Presented with the decision to save his own life or to lay it down for the faith and for the Church he loved, Charles chose faithfulness and to receive the martyr's crown. In fact, before his execution, he famously said, "I go from a corruptible crown to an incorruptible one." Today, centuries later, the Society of King Charles the Martyr exists to honor that witness, to tell his story, to promote recognition of his saintly example, and to encourage faithfulness in our own time. We hope that you'll be able to join us on February 7th at St. John's in Tampa as we gather to remember, to pray, and to give thanks for a king who chose the crown of martyrdom over the crown of this world.